What's up guys, welcome to Movies Remastered. Today we're going to do the watch party for episode 3 of Ahsoka. But first, I just want to talk a few things. Now, I've seen nothing but negativity outside of the MR Discord. We're all loving it in the Discord, so if you want to join, the link's in the description. But outside, I cannot believe the amount of things that people are picking up on to criticize. Now, I'm not a big Disney Star Wars fan, but if you follow my channel, you'll know that I've been dedicating at least 7 years of my life to try and fix a lot of the problems that I see. There's loads of narrative problems, there's loads of VFX problems, continuity errors, pacing. That is basically what I do here on this channel. So to see a lot of people criticizing those things when I feel they're right makes me feel really weird, because I'm usually the one criticizing. So I'm actually standing up for Ahsoka. I'm loving it so far. If you've seen the other 2 watch parties, I've really enjoyed it. There's been so many great moments. So yeah, it's really bizarre that a lot of Star Wars fans are criticizing this show. I mean, it's stupid things. Now, I'm not sure whether it's the fact that I don't really know the source material. Like I said in the first watch party, I'm barely aware of anything that happened in the Clone Wars, and I don't know much about Rebels. So Ahsoka, I know through third parties or clips and things like that. So maybe I'm enjoying it a little bit more because I haven't seen the source material, so I can't scrutinize any continuity errors or character changes. But I'm really liking it. But there were some other things, like Chopper's been too Disney-fied. He's not as brutal in this series as he was in Rebels. Now, he's only been on the air for like, what, a minute, 2 minutes max. So I don't know how you can criticize that so far. I'm liking his character. I think he's really cool. I just don't think they've had enough time to flesh him out in this series yet. So criticism of that was a little bit too premature in my eyes. The other one was Sabine's hair being woke. If it's woke, it's been woke since the beginning. One criticism that I will have is that wig was terrible. I much preferred her with long hair until she did her own haircut. So I'm wondering whether they made it a bad wig because she basically cut her own hair with a knife. And hopefully now moving forward, they're gonna fix that wig out, because that was the only thing that really stood out for me. I didn't like that transition. Hera, now the same thing for me. I know it's Ewan McGregor's wife. Mary, she's a really good actress, but for me it felt a little bit too cosplayish. Now, I don't know whether that's to do with the outfit itself or just the way that she is. I'm not sure if she's really bringing that character to life. What was the other one? Oh, establishing shots. Too many establishing shots. Me, I'm a huge sucker for establishing shots. I think they're amazing. J.J. Abrams never really done ships landing and things like that, so I appreciate establishing shots. Pacing was too slow. Was it though? I don't think so. For someone who does a lot of fixing for pacing, I like those. You don't have to speak all the time. You don't have to always say words to suggest something. Actions speak louder than words. So I think these sort of characters looking at each other and pausing and things like that builds more character within those scenes. I don't understand the pacing. Maybe there might be a few. I mean, I've seen it several times since, and I can't pick up on those criticisms. Stupid bombs would destroy the map. Okay, well, you know, maybe it was made out of a metal like Beskar and it wouldn't be destroyed by the maps. Another little criticism. Wasn't really something that I picked up while I was watching it. It was just something that people have been griping about since. I didn't really see that as a problem. Oh, by the way, yes, at the moment it is now exactly 6 AM. So yes, I did make some mistakes in the last few videos. I'm trying to get these done before I go to work. So yeah, I did make a mistake in the last video saying that I wasn't sure whether Solo and Ahsoka, the series, are running in conjunction with each other. Obviously I know it's not. It's just at silly o'clock in the morning, so I will make mistakes maybe today as well, but we'll see. So, oh, what was the other one? Ahsoka crossing her arms. Really? That's gonna be one of your problems? Now, I don't even know the source material, but I know that's one of her stances. So I think people are really clutching at straws to try and discredit this series. Like I say, I'm enjoying it. So we're going to get into today's watch party for Ahsoka episode 3. Let's get involved. I'm going to put the time down the bottom. 2. Oh, I better put my headphones on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, by the way, if you want to see, I did fix the stabbing problem. I'll give you a quick clip here. Very quick. So when Sheen was going over with the windmill saber shot, she basically catches Sabine in the stomach and there's no stabbing. So I've got rid of that. That was one of my main problems and only problems with this series so far. Too many stabbings. Undermines Qui-Gon. And it's just happening too frequently in Disney Star Wars. Sorry, it's tricky to listen and talk at the same time. So let's get involved. Here we go. Here we go. And again, the music in this series is absolutely spot on, in my opinion. Training sequence. Interesting. We knew it was going to happen. What weapon is she using? They fixed the wig. Her hair looks way better like that. Nice. Interesting. That's a bit harsh. With your feelings. Good audio switch. I like that. So is this going to be a training episode? Not much to comment on this. They've clearly had training. Like, I mean, physical training for the series. I wonder if that was a body double. She seems a bit skinnier in these shots than she did in the training shots, so I'm wondering if that was a body double. I'm also thinking about doing an Ahsoka series using the Clone Wars and Rebels and Tales of the Jedi, and to give a chronological story for Ahsoka. So don't forget to join the Discord, MR Discord, links in the description if you want to see some progression on that. It's just an idea, but I think I can pull something off. Nice! Great ships. See, hair, I don't know what it is. Something's just not sitting right. So they got the age right. She just seems a little bit too old, but her age is about right. I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comments if you like hair or not. Mon Mothma. I really liked her in Andor. There was only so much cereal that I can cope with in Andor, but I fixed it into a trilogy movie. That's also on the MR Discord if you want to check that out. Yes. It could be that her costume's just too new. It needs to be worn and weathered. Everybody looks crisp and clean. The other thing that people were moaning about is there's too many women. It's all gone woke because of too many women. There's most of the male characters are either dead or missing. I don't understand why people were kicking off about that either. And they seem to be really, really strong female characters. It's not like they've just been shoehorned in for this series. I don't understand why people just nitpick at that kind of level. Like I say, I don't even know the source material that well, but I still know these characters' bases. At least the calamari looks, the animatronics look way more natural than they did in Andor. That was all a bit clunky. Maybe it's her contact lenses. Don't know. So is her having a kid a new thing? I haven't caught up yet. She was in her 20s last time I knew, so I don't know if that's an addition for this series. I really do like this room. The tables and chairs are cool. Nice design too. I'm so glad they fixed her wig. Her hair looks loads better in this one. What's your midi-chlorian count? Training. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, that was a way to crush her confidence. Okay. Hmm. Nope. Come on, you're not even trying. Give someone a handshake. Just a little move. That's a really cool ship. I like the way the wings do that. Nice sound design. Now, to me, that score's a little bit too heavy for the scene itself. It's trying to lift a scene that isn't really there yet. Usually they merge really well. Now kick in. Actually not a fan of that score. That's very unusual. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Dam Busters, one of the original movies that was used for inspiration for Star Wars. They use the same sort of the guns. Fantastic old movie too. It's well worth checking out. Some people were saying that me cutting out this stabbing might affect things later on. I've got a feeling that that won't be mentioned again. Or if it does, very minimally. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. Don't get cocky. Nice shot. Cool. I've got to try and get a Hu Yang AI. I'm going to add some dialogue for him as well, and say that the saber attack just missed Sabine's liver, or she was lucky it's she was lucky it didn't hit any vital organs or something like that. Turbo lasers. Great cockpit shots. Look at that. I like that character. Great sound design. That woo woo. Hint of a falcon sound there. Is that his word? Intolerable. I've heard him use it a few times now. Seems so happy about that. What? Oh, damn. She's a cool character. Shin, I really like her. What? What's gonna go on here? She's in a spacesuit. That looks a bit random. How does she land in space? There's no gravity. Surely the force would have just... Oh, maybe she's using the force. Oh, that's a bit corny, isn't it? That's a bit corny. I might have to cut that out. Yeah, there's going to need to be some editing there. That was a little bit corny. That's pretty cool. Great cockpit shots. And I really like when they have dogfights through atmosphere as well. We've seen so many in space, but it's nice to have different atmospheres like clouds and sunsets and things. Oh, nice. So they're the whales in hyperspace, right? I don't know much about these at all. Fantastic. Like the rain coming off the cockpit windows. It's great. Yeah, man, this is cool. I thought they were going to pull a Pinocchio, go in a whale's mouth and just hide out for a bit. She's got such a dead stare. A little bit of suspense. Nice to feel. It's good times. Everything. So what was the point of all that? Was that just filler? Yeah, I don't know about all that. That all felt like a bit of filler to me. Just to get an attack or a battle in there for some reason. I'll have to rewatch it. He's already cooler than the Knights of Ren. He's already done more than the Knights of Ren. What a wasted opportunity they were. I need to catch up with Rebels. I had no idea there was that many series. I only saw, I think, 3 episodes in the first season. Nice. Ah, okay. Dude. Does he have some good in him? I've got a feeling he does. Is that it? That's a short one. Not sure how I feel about that episode. A little bit short. Seems to be a lot of filler in there. Some of the training scenes could have boosted a little bit more action. But overall, I still liked it. Wasn't that bad. unfortunately wasn't much to comment on for this watch party. There's barely any dialogue or anything that I can really say I liked or disliked. But yeah, definitely still has me in. I'm definitely going to do an edit of this series. I might turn it into a movie or two. We'll have to see how it progresses. This is actually one of the first seasons where I can't predict where we're going to go with it or what's going to happen. Yeah, overall I kind of like that. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this watch party. Like I say, there's really not much to talk about for this one. Only a half an hour episode, but hopefully we can get some more. Now I'm going to try and edit this before I go to work and get it up later. But I mean, some of the processing with YouTube and the uploading times, it takes hours. So I don't know how people are getting these other videos out so quickly. But I'm going to do my best to get these continuous every week. And if you want to know more, get involved in the MR Discord. Links are in the description. If you haven't liked this video already or subscribed, please do so now, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself, people. Laters.